All right. Experiment stream is a go. Just gonna wait for people to pour in here. I've never done a webcam stream before, so this is gonna be interesting. My back is facing the mic right now, and I'll be in proper position once it actually starts. So VOD watchers, ignore this part. All right, so I've been wanting to do this stream for a while. I don't know if it would be interesting to me, but I'm gonna be building this. I'm gonna be building Grandpa Gundam because I've built like 8 Gunpla by now, and none of them have been the original. None of them have been the Gundam. So I thought I'd make a whole thing of it. I thought I'd host a stream of it, and that would be content. Anyways, I don't know how long this is gonna take. I assume it's not gonna be terribly long, but this is what we're doing. I might bump the webcam a couple times, so make sure to yell at me if I do. For time's sake, I think I'm gonna build the weapons on my own time. But for the rest of this, it's gonna be Grandpa. You did it in less than 30 minutes. Okay, well, let's see how it goes then. Let me know if if I need to move the mic at all. Right away, this happens. Off to a great start. Wouldn't it be funny if I just started this and I had to cancel because the pliers permanently broke? Nah, for whatever reason, the glue on mine just gave out one day. Alright, so which one is A? Might as well play some music here too. The webcam's gonna be like very choppy because I don't actually have a webcam. I have my phone, which I'm using to stream wirelessly to my computer. So it's gonna be a little choppy. Anyways, here's Waterworld. Wonderwall. What is my favorite Gundam? Just, oh my god, it's not going terribly well. I can't promise this will be very professional either. Sure, I've built a good handful of them already, but I'm not going to be sanding down edges. I could cut the shield in half. Already misinterpreting that, or oh, that way. I'm a fucking dipshit. If you've ever wanted to yell at your screen because someone is building a Gundam wrong, this is the stream for you. I'm kind of running on fumes today because I just finished building a Gelgoog. I'll show that off later. But this was a very last minute decision. That's not it. Where is it? No, it's not. Sorry, I'm reading chat. You might see a golden face jump scare at some point. I'll do my best to prevent that from happening, but... Oh, it is that. Okay. It was just being uncooperative. PC4. This is not where I usually build these either. I have a desk stand, but for this stream I'm using a floor table. Okay, let's see. This is one of the biggest runners I've ever seen, both of these. It's for a figure that's relatively small, too. C35. It's my favorite Gundam series. At the moment, it's War in the Pocket and Zeta. War in the Pocket is one I would probably show to someone who doesn't know anything about Gundam. It's like a primer, or a standalone if they don't have any time for anything else. So how far up? Okay. These are being very uncooperative. I'm just an autistic child. Oh, Camille. Poor bastard. Yeah, that's right. A8. Again, I don't know if I'll finish this on stream here, but I do want to get as much done as possible. This is where I think it goes, yep. I'll close it up. A5, where are you? Huh. Yeah. Doesn't need any sanding, I think. chest is mostly done. I need to make the backpack and the waist now. Something I've noticed with these Series 1 or original series mobile suits and their high grades is that they're a little more simple, because the mobile suits were a little more simple back then. A14. I started with a really weird one. The first Gunpla I built was the Zeta, obviously because I love Zeta, and it's sadly not one of the better ones in my collection. I don't know if it was due to inexperience or... Oh shit. Sorry about that. I don't know if it was due to inexperience or just the build itself wasn't very good. The model itself wasn't very good, but it's the wobbliest. I think I'll show it later if I have time. Not like I'm on a time limit, but you know, if I have the energy. Man, I think I was supposed to put something through this first, or not. We could just leave it like that. Man, the Super Nintendo could sound really good when the right people were using it, posing for it. Does that look alright? Yeah, sure. The real grade Zeta. Yeah, I've heard about the real grade Zeta being kind of a headache. Okay, C24. Is the master grade of the Zeta any good? Oh. It's my garbage can. For all the runners when I'm done with them. I don't know how controversial this is, but I throw my boxes out when I'm done with them. Not for like any of my figures, but for these model kits, I throw out the boxes, because if I don't, it genuinely becomes a problem. I've seen what happens with some collections. I have heard about converting them into cards, but I heard about that solution too late, because by then I had already thrown a couple out. The model kits, the finished model kits themselves, will be the lasting existing thing, not the packaging they came in. That's the solace I find. Yeah, cutting out the art on the boxes is nice. I also keep the manuals, the instruction manuals. And I put the miscellaneous pieces into Ziploc bags. For example, this I'll try not to distract myself too much by like walking around my room. Just for an example, I recommend doing this with your random pieces. Oh shit. I almost lost the stickers. Thanks for the $2, Rex Evans. Any recommendations for Tokusatsu Mecha series? Tokusatsu Mecha. That's a good question. I don't think I've actually... Oh, well, I mean, if you want to count Iron King, that's more of a Kyodai Hero thing, but it is technically mecha. Oh, no, Jump Ace. Jump Ace is really fun. I have seen that. Anyways. Okay, B9, B8. The bone color. Slightly offset white. Just gonna get both of them here. Now I do have a Gundam Universe figure of the RX-78, but I think building your figures gives you more of an attachment to them, so that's why I'm also building the, that's why I'm also making it. Is it the other way? I think it is. I would not mind if I lost the beam sabers. They're not terribly important. I mean, they do finish the design, the sheathed ones, so that's why you make it. I already forget. There's our first roll off of the night. The first piece that rolled off. Okay, now's my least favorite part, making the head and applying the eye stickers. Oh yeah, there's Gridman too, if you want to talk about Mecha Toku. But I haven't finished Gridman, and that's because I don't really like it. I like SSS, but I didn't really like what I saw of the original. I don't know how hot of a take that is. Okay. This is going to suck. This is the hardest part of the whole project, applying the stickers. This requires absolute concentration. If that means I don't get everything on camera, then so be it. It's such a tiny piece, too. I gotta make sure I... Didn't see that. Got to turn the light on. That should make things more visible. Oh boy, please don't be the first Gunpla I fuck up the stickers on. Not when people are watching, please. That's the closest we're gonna get, I think. It's the closest I'm gonna get. Oh boy. That was a fucking adventure. Anyways. What did I miss? Okay. I wish they made it so that you just had the colored pieces and you didn't have to apply stickers. I wish the pieces were just colored and I didn't have to worry about fucking up this part. Oh fuck. I dropped it. No. It keeps sticking to my finger. B25. The worst thing about making model kits is that I am a very clumsy person. Like, I think it's just built into me to fuck something up when it's the least convenient for me. Where the hell is 25? There it is. It's really small, that's why I couldn't see it. What I usually do when I'm building these is I have some kind of towel over the vent, just in case a piece goes flying towards it. But I don't for this stream, because I like to live dangerously. Doesn't want me to put this. What did I put it in the wrong place? I did. I put it upside down. There we go. I slightly mess up the application of the sticker, I think. Please don't notice it. The gun tank doesn't have any stickers. That's because it's like a It's like a 20-year-old thing, isn't it? They didn't have those. Stickers didn't exist. Okay, now to encase it in its tomb so that it doesn't fly away. Yeah, it's not super noticeable, the sticker application. Yeah, that works. Do I have to add? Okay. Stay. Oh no, is there a bit I have to stand up? Nah, I'm good. Ah, fuck. This, I forgot. I need... I'll be right back. I'm gonna... Do I want to risk... Do I want to risk it? Do I want to get the super glue for this? It'd be such a pain... It'd be such a pain in the ass. I think I'll do that later, off stream. Just pray everything holds together until then. I almost had an incident with the Zeta Gundam where the head crest fell down the vent. It was saved by cobwebs. So ever since then, I have super glued the head crests on. There we go. That's a Gundam right there. That's a Gundam. I'm just gonna put that over there. I'm gonna take all of the finished pieces and put them in this. Okay, let me read the chat here. Go, Grandpa. Yeah, I recommend to all of you Gundam heads out there, glue your fins on. You never know when they'll fall off. Okay, 13. I hope I'm not making too many mouth noises and that you're all, and I hope you're not all picking it up. That'd be so embarrassing. Okay, PC3. Whoever's idea it was to make model kits for Gundam and to have designs built around the idea of them being able to be made into a model kit. Whoever they were, whoever came up with that, is a friggin' genius. Because it gives you a whole new appreciation for designs. B4... is that the right one? No, B14. Sesame Street, more like Stressamy Street. Well, it's a little more stressful for me because I have an audience. I would be blazing through this. I swear, I would be blazing through this if this was in my own time. This one's nice. This music track. Let me grab some water. Have there been any plans to re-release the Zeta? The high grade, I mean, like with more modern design sensibility, not design sensibilities, but with more modern building sensibilities, because I feel like I lucked out and I got like I got the 2016 release of it, and it wasn't as streamlined a process as building the aerial was, the Gundam aerial. I might as well, like, get the master grade or something, if that's good. This is, yeah. Hang on. This could be sanded. Joint complete. Probably not for a while yet. Kits are a couple decades apart, yeah. C7, C7. You know, while I'm at it, I might as well start building the left arm too. That usually speeds up the process. One thing I noticed with the Gelgoog that I made earlier, it's the oldest kit I've ever made. It's from 2006. And I noticed the instructions weren't on a limb-by-limb basis like they are with the more modern ones, like this one. Everything was, like, given out in... Gotta make sure this actually gets shut. Yeah, everything was written out in like full, like, all 24 steps instead of segmented into these. Yeah. Thanks again for the $2, Rex Evans. What's your single favorite piece of media ever? Once again with the very broad questions. You ever heard of Porkin' Across America? That's all I'll say about it. Go watch it with no context of what it is, other than that The Onion made it. Get a group of friends together for it. Porkin' Across America with Jim Haggerty. Is that what it wanted me to do? I think so, yeah. Thanks for the $20. Matt. Have I seen Taro Man? I've seen like little bits and pieces of it because like it is just a bunch of shorts, right? I really enjoyed it. It's delightful. I have actually considered doing a video on it, so that's always an option. It'd be a good April Fool's video. Ah! Ooh. First time I've clipped myself. Maybe this shouldn't be a stream. I'm getting careless. Is this it? Okay. Yeah. It's like a glove. Come on, Golden. Remember how you did the last one. Did I put it on incorrectly? I think I did. Thanks again for the $2, Rex Evans. Where were you May the 3rd, 2009? The significance of that is lost on me. Can someone explain? They released a movie of it? Wrong way. I'm sorry this part is taking so long. I'm blanking out. There we go. Okay. It's the left arm. Thanks again. Wow, you're very generous tonight. Thanks again for the $2, Rex Evans. You wanted a specific question, I gave you one. I guess I was at home playing Pokemon Heart Gold for the Nintendo DS. If I could like guess what I was doing on the on that day. Unless that came out in 2010 here, I don't remember. Could have been 2009. Ah, it's to be sent. B16. I'm new typing out. New typing all over the place. This is a very sorrowful song. B12. B12. I hope this music isn't foreshadowing anything. Sorry for bumping that again. Thanks for the $5, Shade Raygun. You're out on patrol with your Xeon squad mates. When one of them shouts, "It's the Gundam!" What's your reaction? I run away. And then they yell at me, "No, you gotta go fight him." And then I'm like, okay. And then I die. And the last thing I hear is some poor teenager screaming and apologizing. Heart Gold came out in 2010. Also, again, thanks for the $2. You don't need to donate every time. But yeah, I might have been remembering the Japanese release date for that. I mean, what is B11, B10? Okay. I wasn't expecting the stream to let me break even. Thank you all so much. Gotta remember to get the runners in the shot when I'm cutting them. Because that's content right there. I think this is right. Great Monster Battle 2005. What's that one? Is that one of those Shinpei Hayashida movies? Hope not. Okay. B11, B10. Little known fact about me. Bazinga. Gotcha. Yeah, that's right. This is just the down payment for the plastic crack addiction. Yeah, this is all going towards that. But no, I just paid for a MagFest ticket. So that was a pretty huge dent in the account. I also, the other day, in addition to buying stuff from a local hobby shop, I bought my mom a Christmas present. Hang on, which one? That's for that, right. Yeah, I wanted to get the Christmas shopping out of the way. Is that how it's supposed to look? No. Where's the... what happened to the... Uh-oh. Where's B10? Ah! It's in the other one. There we go. And here I said it would be faster to do it like this, to build both arms at the same time, when really I'm just rushing between two different things. It's just confusing me. Building the hands now. Nah, I think I'll put on the closed fist one instead. Unless I'm forgetting something, that's, right arm's finished. I'm really behind on chat. Let me look away for a second. I have, I gotta see 8th MS team first before I make a retrospective. If I make more Gundam videos, they're gonna be more like... It's hard to make a retrospective on something you just got into. It's kind of the folly of that. So I can't speak as confidently on Gundam as I can on Ultraman and Godzilla. I know when something is good or bad when I see it, which is how I was able to make that G-Savior video. Because that is a bad product. Okay, left arm is finished. And now, the big moment. Needs some wearing out. Okay. Onto the legs. What do I think of Weird Al Yankovic? I think he's very funny, and it would devastate me if something bad came out about him. It would destroy everything. Luckily, I don't think I have to worry about that. Seems like a very stand-up guy. Yes, it is. All you need to do for the foot. Wait, no, there's more. The foot. I think I'm just gonna make these one at a time. I'm not gonna go back and forth like I did with the arms. It saves time if you are smart and have good memory retention. Not me, though. I've got ADHD. Okay. Is that right? Yeah. What? Okay, onto the legs, onto the legs. Okay, avoid the Zeta Gundam like the plague. Aw, I'm so sad. "30-something office worker Haman Sama video when..." I heard about that from a friend. Looks very interesting. It's where half of the very cool Haman Karn images come from. I can't believe that's an officially released product, but I mean, they've been doing like otaku stuff with Gundam since the 80s. Ooh, Castlevania 4. Did I do that right? No. Gotta put that in a place where I don't lose it. You want to know my hot take? Double Zeta's alright. It's the end of the hot take. Okay, there's more. The first, like, 20 or so episodes, it's not really bad, per se, but, like, right off the heels of Zeta Gundam and how that ended, it's very, very strange. Like, infamously, that is what people know that show for the most, and I think it pushes them away before the show gets good. It is literally that meme of, like, trust me, guys, it gets better, like, 100 episodes in, but, like, actually... gets better like 20 episodes in. It's when they find a better balance on the humor and the seriousness. It gets fucking crazy. The whole Dublin arc is insane. Like, yeah, obviously it's not perfect, but, like, I enjoyed it still. Which one does it want me to... Do I have it? Yeah, I had it backwards. Half of the stream is, like, the equivalent of a baby trying to force a triangle into a circle hole. Like, I am not an intelligent person. Anime Janai. I think the biggest issue with Double Zeta, aside from the tonal issues, is none of the side characters are developed at all. Like, it's mainly the Judo and Play show. The Judo, Play, and Haman Karn show. Everyone else is kind of superfluous. I like Ruluka. She's a character. She's funny. But like that's she doesn't do a whole lot other than be like a really good pilot. Is this supposed to be further in? No, it's supposed to sit on top. Okay, I did it right. I forgot they called it Moon Moon. Yeah, there's some really stupid shit in Zeta Gundam. I blocked Moon Moon from my memory until you mentioned it. Right, Runner's supposed to be in frame. Bad filmmaker. Bad streamer. B28. Probably put this somewhere. Is this the same as the other? No. Where did it want me to put this? Oh, it wants me to save it for later. Just put it in now. There we go. Chara Soon is a character and a half. I can't believe they thought to do that. I got like irrationally mad when they teased Bright was gonna cheat on his wife. Like, I was mad for him that they were putting his character through that. They drop it very quickly, but the fact just the fact that they teased it a little is like, oof. It's fucking rough. Again, Double Zeta, not a bad show. It just takes a while. Where does it want me to put that? Okay. I really hope the mic isn't picking up me gulping like Scooby-Doo. With gusto. Is this correct? Okay. Any recommendations for getting into Gundam? Do what I did. I watched the 78 movies, the compilation films. They don't get everything from the show, but they do get enough of the broad strokes. Like, it's weird. I don't always feel comfortable saying just start with episode 1. But, like, I just have a higher tolerance for stuff made a long time ago because I've grown up watching old movies and shows. And I know a lot of people nowadays need to build up those sort of expectations for pacing and whatever. I don't mean to make myself sound like I'm epic and better, but like you do have to get used to like the pacing of old shows and movies. Also, you could just like watch anything made in the past 10 years. I think most Gundam things now are made to be like, yeah, you can just hop in wherever. Like, unless the show is labeled as like part of the UC timeline or something, you could just jump in wherever. It's a little bit like Ultraman. A lot of these are just made to be standalone. They're made with the expectation of like, we need to get new viewers. We're gonna re-explain the concepts and whatever. We're gonna do a new thing. We're gonna do a new thing. I did start Build Fighters earlier today. It's very silly. I like it, but that's a show that is like, okay, this requires a bit of homework. Even I'm like, I don't recognize a lot of these Gundams, and I think it would be more epic if I knew what a Strike Gundam was. But wait, that one's from Seed. That's the one I'm told to not watch. But yeah, it can be enjoyed outside of that. And yeah, I know the whole thing with Seed is the first season, the first series is generally more liked, and it's Seed Freedom that's really bad. But yeah. Right, Seed Destiny, that's what it is. Seed Freedom is the new movie. But yeah, I've been warned against Seed, so like, I don't know if I want to even start with the season people will swear to. Because then it's like, okay, how did they fuck it up with the second season? And then it'll be like, oh, that's how. That's the show that fucked over Ultraman Nexus, for the record. That's the one that took the time slot that Ultraman Nexus was gonna have. And it made them play it for an audience they did not intend. And then it got canceled 10 episodes early. Kind of like Gundam, actually. Kind of like the original Gundam. That was famously a show that wasn't doing great. It wasn't doing terrible, but it wasn't doing great. Like Gundam. So the last 5 or so episodes represent like a super shrunk down version of what they wanted to do. Okay, on to the next leg. But first, some water. Oh yeah, I'm sure it was a combination of things. Seed freedom, seed destiny is bad, seed freedom is good. I'll take your word for it. I do want to believe that, like, it's not all bad. I want to give it a chance. I'm sure there's some good stuff in Seed Destiny too, you know. I like being apologetic. It's just hitting me. I'm almost done. I just gotta do this leg, and then I gotta do the torso. Not the torso, the waist, the hips. Then I'll do the weapons on my own time. Unless I still have energy for the weapons. But the way things are going, I think I'll be out of energy by the time I get to them. See. We'll see. But yeah, Gundam Build Fighters is good. I'm enjoying it. It's a very self-indulgent show, but I really enjoy it. Because it's like, haha, yeah, I get it. When you accidentally chip it, it's like, haha. It's a lot of inside jokes. The humor's very broad. It's very, like, outside of my sense of humor, I guess. But I don't know, it's goofy, I like it. Did I fuck it up? C-23. Ah, no, there it is. Good. I have yet to fuck up a Gundam. I'm not gonna do it on stream. So I'll get this whole page on screen. I've been reading Beltorchica's Children. specifically the manga, because I can't read. I can only look at funny pictures. Get adjusted here so my leg doesn't fall asleep. C14. Yeah, I'm really comfortable right now. This is nice. This was a good idea. I hope you're all having fun. This is kind of a... The SNES sound font isn't great here. Oh, nah, it's kind of winning me back. The last book I read relatively recently was The Disaster Artist. The book about how the room was made and the weird friendship between Greg Sestero and Tommy Wiseau. It's a good book. Check it out. The movie's not great, but like, it's fine, I guess. Ba-da-ba. 26, right? If I ever learn to read, I highly recommend Gundam Sentinel. Is that the one with the Zeta 2? I know one of them has the Zeta 2. That reminds me, I went I posted about it on Twitter, but yesterday I went to a hobby shop just out of curiosity, and they had rows and rows of these. This kit I got at the Mall of America, but the gun cannon and the Regi Z that I showed off are also from the hobby shop. I also got something else, but I might reveal that later. For comedy's sake. Oh, is that the end of the playlist? How long have I been streaming? Let me take a close. Only an hour and 20. But yeah, I'm gonna swear by that hobby shop from now on. That it was like being a kid in a candy store. There's so many options, so many Gunpla stuff from like the early 2000s. They had like a Bawu, which was like a very early high grade. Zeta 2's from ZMSV. Okay. Oh, I see. I see what happened here. The video game playlist that I'm running, the it muted the Earthbound music, so that's weird. Anyways, that doesn't bode well for my videos because I use Earthbound music all the time. I might get the Bawu when I go there next. It was very cheap. It was like 15 US dollars. And that's another thing, like everything was like properly priced. It was insane. Like everything was proper MSRP. I wouldn't doubt that they've had some of those kits for years. Over here. Right. It's weird that I can say that the Mall of America is a place that I shop casually. Because, like, you know, that's a huge tourist destination. But I can tell you right now, it's not all it's cracked up to be. You'll never find what you're looking for. It's a lot of clothing stores. Clothing and eating and dining. Which, you know, if you want to eat somewhere, there are worse places than the Rainforest Cafe. But there are also better places than the Rainforest Cafe. Go to any Culver's. It's better than a Rainforest Cafe. There is a movie theater at the very top, yeah. Oh, another thing the hobby shop had. They had the fucking Nightingale. They had Char's Nightingale from Beltorchica's Children. Just a master grade of the Nightingale. That's fucking crazy. I didn't think I'd see one in the wild. Where was I? Right. Obviously, it was too expensive for me to pick up, but, like, yeah, it's there. I think I like the Sazabi more anyways. I also kind of like the regular new Gundam over the high new. The high new is cool. Just I like the idea of Amuro using a less finished mobile suit, like being forced to use a less finished mobile suit for the final battle. Because the Hainu is sort of like, what if the new Gundam was properly completed? You know? There are more stakes when there's less to work with. PC6. Well, this is Mario music. This will get the stream claimed. If it hasn't been already. Which way does it want me to do that? Alright, on to the hips. After I get this part. On to the hips. But wait, something's not quite right. Whoop. There we go. High-grade Nightingale is much better. Perhaps. Yeah, I like how the new Gundam kind of looks like it has a cape. I like the fin funnel cape. I have not finished Wing. I watched one episode of Wing. It didn't grab my attention, so on the same day, I switched over to Everybody Hates Chris instead. I had a real riot with that. Do I plan on painting / panel lining? I don't trust myself with that. If it wasn't clear already, my hands are very shaky. So I don't trust myself with like the finer details. Alright, onto the waist. Onto the waist. There's no time to waste. Did I already cut that? B6, okay. Hang on. Awooga! Did I fuck this up? I might have. I think I accidentally cut. Yeah, I think I cut off this bit when I shouldn't have. Unless that's how it's supposed to be. Oh, that's how it's supposed to be. Good, good. They stop killing people at some point. That's good. I should do more of these. I'm really enjoying this. It would also make for a really good tax write-off. This music's a little creepy. It's that horn. The SNES couldn't quite do horns. It's still nice, though. Has Doug Walker talked about Gundam? Is that what I'm interpreting from this conversation? Know about that. Yeah. Oh, he talked about Gundam Wing in the Toonami episode, huh? It's very, very cursed. When is this going to come into play? Did I miss it? Oh, right here. It's the cod piece. Yep, shit. Stabilize. Okay. Not that one. There we go. Oh god, my feet are falling asleep. Shit! Ah! Oh no! We're good. Back to my favorite part. I'm not gonna bother with these tiny bits. Like a glove. The first video I ever saw on YouTube was Hulk farts. My dad showed it to me. He was like, "It's really funny, right?" I was like, "Yeah." Because I was probably like 7 at the time, 6 or 7. And then I saw like a music video of like Spider Carnage from the 90s Spider-Man series. And it was set to like really edgy music. And my dad walked in and he was like, "What the hell are you watching?" And I'm like, "I don't know." Formative memory. That reminds me. That reminds me of another embarrassing one. My parents, like, I don't know why. I was watching like videos about like the Timmy Jimmy Power Hour, like the Fairly Odd Parents Timmy Jimmy Power Hour, and someone made like a shipping video, and it was like set to like really melodramatic music, and then like my parents walked in as I was watching it, and they're like, "What the hell are you watching?" And I like started crying. Like, it's the most ridiculous fucking thing. It was the most like, how do you explain that? Like, how do you explain that to your parents when you're like 7? You don't even know what you just watched. Ah, fuck, I messed up the sticker, whatever. I should not have had access to the internet, man. One of your first YouTube videos was a pirated Buffy episode. Ah, fuck, I used to watch Goosebumps on YouTube. That was how I watched the entire series. People just uploaded Goosebumps to YouTube. Usually with the JetX logo, because it was like a recorded TV broadcast. I don't think I even ever had JetX. It's awfully sad music. This doesn't make me feel relaxed. This is it. We've had some good times, but it's all led up to this. This music plays over a montage of me fumbling every step of the process. Among Us. Come on. Come on, do the thing. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Grandpa's completed. We did it. This is a quality build. This is a quality thing. Oh, Mario again. All right, let me get the Gundam Universe figure for size comparison. Stepping away from the microphone so I can go up here and grab them off the shelf. Let me get him to stand up. So, he's a lot smaller. Wow, he's a lot smaller. But I think I'm a bit more attached to this one now because I built it. This was me. I did it. Oh, I see. The top bit here is where the other stickers go. I think I'll apply that later. Anyways, let me get some of my other high grades for comparison's sake for that. So if I don't fuck up their poses. This is the Mark II Gundam from Zeta. I like the Titan colors for it, so that's what I built it in. I'll leave them here. Just have a guy pointing a gun at him, slightly off camera. This one will be a bit more to scale. The Zaku 2. It's Grandpa's rival / lover, depending on who you ask. Do a toy battle video? That would be a lot of fun. I think I would really enjoy doing that. It's too bad the Titans are the bad guys. They're even more bad. Like, with Zeon, yeah, they were pretty bad too. They had a guy in Zeon who was directly comparing himself to Hitler. And he was like, that Hitler guy, I really like him. But with the Titans, they're just straight up gassing people. At least with Zeon, you know, you had some, like, kind of nice guys in their ranks. With the Titans, they had Jared. Fuck Jared. Let me grab the new Gundam. So this was my favorite build. This was the one I enjoyed building the most. I have one of his fin funnels off because I'm posing that. But yeah, I don't want to mess up his pose too much, so I'll just leave it as this. Sorry, I just want to make sure he's fastened down so I don't drop the thing I spent a very long time building. Yeah, I also have the aerial. This was the second one I ever built. And this gave me more confidence in building more high grades. Because the Zeta did not inspire a lot of confidence. Do I plan on seeing Gundam Thunderbolt? Eventually. I'll get through all the UC stuff eventually. Video games. Jared's so funny, dude. Oh, this was the one that I finished a couple hours ago before I started the stream. The Goog. This is the oldest kit, like I said earlier, this is the oldest kit that I've built. It's from 2006. It still holds up pretty well, I'd say. And yeah, this is... Oh. This is like properly how it was scaled in the original series. He was just a big guy, and Amuro had to fight the big guy. Yeah, it's getting a bit crowded here. I'll move some of you back. I finished this one yesterday, the gun cannon, so now his friends are here. I should get a gun tank too. The last gun tank they made is like 26 years old, I think. Should I wait for a new one, or should I just get what has already been made? It's only like $10. I could probably do that. Can I get my... Yeah, let me get some of my Ultraman figures. It's show and tell time, everyone. It's show and tell. I don't want to fuck up the posing too badly. This is going to be really difficult. I don't know what song is playing right now. Whatever it is, it's probably not fitting. The Ultraman and Zeton, I have them just hanging out, having fun, playing. This is getting really crowded. Come in here for a big hug. Well, I watch Unicorn at some point, yeah. Though I have been warned by friends that the last episode isn't great. I'll be the judge for that, though. It bothers me that these two are not together, so I'll go put them back. This one's just kind of standing on its own, so I think I'll use this for scale. Fuck yeah, Kamen Rider Black. He's still taller. He's still taller than him. Great. Make the Gundam and Zaku 2 kiss. Yeah, hang on. Keep bumping this, I'm sorry. There we go. Ba-da-ba. What else have I got? What else have I got for show and tell? I don't think I've shown this. Hang on. This will knock a couple things over. But if you remember my bootleg video, you'll remember that I had a Nexus. It was like a bootleg of the Ultra Act. Not the Ultra Act. Yes, it was the Ultra Act. It was the Ultra Act Nexus. And this is what I've done to him. I don't know how to get him in frame without also putting my bed in frame and my... I don't want you to see my bed. Anyways. This is probably blasphemous to someone, but it happens all the time in Ultraman. It's okay. What's the music playing right now? Oh, it's fittingly sad. Yeah. That's fitting. What else have I got? What else do I got? Because I don't want to just like fill the entire screen with shit. Because it'll be hard to clean up. Let me put gun cannon back. You've seen Ultraman Christ. Alright, this was the other thing I got at the hobby store. Anyways. This is another model kit that I built a couple days ago. It's Arceus from the game Pokemon Legends Arceus. I think he's cool. He looks like a... he's the Pokemon, he's the god of all Pokemon, and he looks like a goat stuck in a fence. Thanks for coming here for my jokes. What else? Content. I think I'll show these last two, and then I'll be done for now. Okay. So like I said, the Zeta Gundam was the first model kit that I built. The first Gundam model kit that I built. And, yeah, he's a bit... Sorry, he's stuck on this right now. He's a bit shaky. His construction is a little loosey-goosey in a way that is a little uncomfortable, and it makes me worried about posing him. Like, these bits are too stiff. The waist is too loose. The feet come off all the time. It's disappointing. Also, my sticker application was really bad. But yeah, that's that. The Hyakushiki was a bit of a pain to assemble, but I'm happy with how it turned out. Let me get it in frame. Yeah, that's him. That's Quattro Vagina. And Beacha too, but we don't have to talk about him. Who up Hyakuing their Shiki? Where's Stretchy Jack? He's in a bin. I can't remember if he tested for lead or not, but I put him in a bin just to be safe. But yeah, I think that's all I've got for now. I think that's it. I think that's it. We built Grandpa. We did it. It's done. Thanks for stopping by, everyone, and thanks for stopping by. I don't know. Yeah, have a good night, everyone. I'm gonna crash. Have a good night, everyone. I should do more of these. I should definitely do more of these. Have a good night.